Okay, welcome guys to another episode of Civil War II live action review. We're going to load up the last game that we had. Let's resume here. And last when we left off, I think things were pretty good going on the southern front. Zoom out a little bit. Let's get a look at what's going on. So, I know I kicked the Union out of Richmond and stopped Whipple's corps from meeting up with, I believe it was Banks's corps. So that was pretty good. I have the Army of the Potomac sieging Richmond. I believe I'm sieging Richmond here. There should be a little icon there, but if not, let's see if I can start storming. I can't. Alright, that's good. Alright, so I have to kind of develop a strategy very quickly. I think I'm just going to continue holding Richmond and the outskirts with Chip Stewie here. There's not really much I can do because if I move any troops out of these forces to attack Whipple's corps, we're just in a really bad spot to do that. In fact, he doesn't have 142 power against 820, which is not good at all. These guys seem good. Start moving them. He's gonna hook up. I guess they can't, can they? I guess they're refilling or something. So there's really not much we can do in here. I have to have the Shenandoah Reserve Force holding out here. There's not much he can do, so we're kind of stuck there. Let's see how Kentucky's doing. Bedford Forest, that's right, I have him retreating out of the bloody state. I have a force here of 5,000 men. I have them meet all up. I have him going to Murfreesboro to meet up with those troops there. Just realizing how many troops I have in this bloody game here. 1,500 men here. I'm gonna have them unify and meet up with them. They can't move. Why is that? I want to see a lock on these guys. Alright, whatever. In the west, I have Van Dorn holding, I think it's Grant here. Some kind of Union general at St. Louis while we're going to invade Indiana. So there's really not much I can do. I think I laid everything out in the last part, so I'm just going to go ahead with what I got going on. Oh, I didn't split this army yet. Okay. So I'm going to have to do the tough work here now, because I thought I did this in the last part and I did not, which is stupid of me. I got Cleburne, so I'm going to have him take command. See if I can get him to command some units. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to have him command. I wonder why I can't select this guy. It's kind of weird. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I got those units selected. Have an artillery. Actually, maybe is that too much? Okay, cool. Beautiful. Good. Let's see if I can add a couple. No. I'm trying to add. I don't like having units not on their command, so there we go. Add him. My man here. Alright, I guess that's it. That's all I can really do. Ooh, Albert on Johnston. Maybe I can give him some troops. Alright. Either way. Ooh, you know what? By doing that, I think I kind of screwed him. I think he was up in there. Let me see if I can. Alright. Naval Division Commander. Army Commander. Okay. Yeah, I guess adding a cavalry unit to him reduces his rank. Whatever. Okay, so at this point I have... I'm going to move these 3 south. I think the most Union resistance I'm going to meet is probably in the south, so I'm probably going to give him a little bit more men. And Johnston's going to go with the main force. Alright, go here. Alright, so Johnston's main force of approximately 9,800 men are going to go there. Polk's detachment with 9,300 men. I thought I gave him more. I'll give him these cavalry units. So now he has 11,000, so that should be good now. Polk now has 7,500 because I doubt I'm going to run into real Union resistance here. So it's going to take him 31 days to get there and 24 days to get here. And then, in fact, maybe we shouldn't even go that far because Indianapolis is here. So I guess my idea is this. Move down here, take here, attract any Union forces that are on this border to head here, fight Johnston. I can crush him here, then move up to Columbus and Indianapolis while he comes down this way. So kind of something similar like this, and then coming up and then coming down, meeting up in Indianapolis and moving east. Something like that. But all in all, the campaign in the West has been going very, very well. Doing very well in the West. I'm going to actually head to Fayetteville. Can you move, dude? Cheatham's force. Okay. Alright. In fact, maybe I gotta give him some command here. Alright, that's good. But I feel bad, like in the east, I can't really do anything here. I'm kind of screwed, you know. I mean, I can't go north because obviously they got a lot of troops here. And Banks, I know, has a lot of men. 23,000 men, but I don't want to waste them in this futile attempt of invading north. And I have Jeb Stewie's force, which is a fraction of his force. Looks like he has 2 divisions. I can't send anybody south, so I'm kind of like in a bind here. Can I head this guy to? Can't reach destination. Dang it! I don't know why. This is a time I need troops. I can't. See if I can go into the south here and pick up anybody that's I can utilize. I'm sure there's somebody in these towns. Local militia. I don't want to leave their own home. Worthless. Gotta deploy, guys, man. The war is north, not south. If we don't go north, the war will come south eventually. I know I had lots of... Oh, okay. I forgot even about these guys. Head there. It's time to do some recruiting. picking out people that might prove useful. How about the militia? Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna move them. Vicksburg. Oh, dang it. Now I got troops here. And the problem is, do I really want a European brigade? Oh, that's nice. The only problem is, I'm not even going to move them to the east because they'll be ineffectively worthless. I'll use up all my rail just to move one brigade, which would be utterly useless. The Shenandoah Reserve Force, I have about 5,700 men. Now, idea that I might have is attacking Manassas and Culpeper, Leesburg. They got a force here. It looks about 2-3 divisions. At that point, I can't do it. I really need to bring these guys down. I need these 15,000 men. That's all that's left. My gosh. That's nothing. 15,000 men. That's all they have left. Wow. Absolutely worthless. Well, alright, I guess I got it. Can't do nothing. I got $344. Might as well buy some troops now. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna buy some medium-sized brigades. Virginia, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna build them here. A little bit away from the fighting. Four brigades. Alright, that should be enough. It's about 5 brigades I'm developing. It's basically 2 divisions. If this all works out for me. Connor's brigade, French's brigade. So 5 brigades, 1 full massive division. Hopefully that'll work. So next turn. Man, the Union just have me surrounded. I feel like Richmond, Petersburg, and City Point are kind of like bad spots. I mean, they got me covered here all the way down to here. And then here. So all I have to do is move some forces to Petersburg, and then that's it. I'll have to move west and then south. Petersburg is a little bit of a key here. That and Gettysburg. We need to keep this rail center open for a direct path south. Because if I get pushed west and I can't move south, I'm sure they'll send a corps to tear up North Carolina and eventually South Carolina, and can't have that happen. Those are kind of my like protective states. All the supplies I'm getting, everything is coming from them, and I can't have them to be a border state where all the chaos is happening. Hopefully that new division that oh crap. Fort Gaines, where is this? Fort Gaines, what the heck is this? Oh man, I gotta figure that out. Transports, right in New York Seaboard. So I got 100%. The English is supposed to come in at this point. I don't understand why they have not announced them. Hey, we're coming in. And I've been thinking about what should be the end game for this review here. Crap. Once the English, French, or whoever decide to come in on the south, that's end game, because we know at that point it's over for the Union. There'll be no victory for them. Think about it. Right now, I would say it's about 50-50 or maybe 60-40 in terms of the way the war is going right now. But if you throw in thousands of English, it's done. Damn it. It'll be done at that point, especially with the English Navy. They wouldn't be able to handle it. Well, this is going to be interesting. I have to do something on Kentucky. I'm hoping moving A.S. Johnston's force through Indiana will have some effect there. Hopefully, it will kind of be like bear to honey. Hopefully, I could pull all the Union forces out of Kentucky, have them engage A.S. Johnston's forces, and this way I can have reclaim the towns in Kentucky. Question is, will they do that though? Man, the Union is now. Jeez. Union is now in Culpeper. See, the problem with the Union right now is I pushed them out of Richmond. So I'm building up more defenses there. The only problem is they're just going to start putting more divisions, more brigades into Culpeper and Fredericksburg, get their forces together and march back down south, hit me again, and eventually one of these punches is going to land a crushing blow, push me out of Richmond. And at that point, it's pretty much end game because once Richmond's gone, the fight in Virginia is over, in essence. I would have to move all my forces pretty much south, give up the Shenandoah. Oh, crap. I'll have to give up the Shenandoah and bring the war into North Carolina. And at that point, I feel without Richmond, without resources of Virginia, we're going to be looking at a slow cascade to defeat. So that's why I cannot lose Richmond. It's kind of like the hinge point. And heck, if I lose Richmond, the force in the north is gone. They'll be so far from our front lines that it will make no difference of their existence. They'll be captured or destroyed or what have you. Looks like he pulled back all the way north. Interesting. Still sieging Philly, huh? Can you attack? Yes! Okay, so next... Got a lot of coastal batteries here. The next battle is going to be interesting here. Let's see how many troops they have. Power 55, and you, my man, have power 719. That's good. So if we take Philly, it's going to be good. Whipple, oh, he moved his force north. That's interesting. There's Union force here and there's Union force here. The only problem is, I don't know if these are 50,000 men or if this is 2,000 men. And we can't even really do anything about it. Can I? Let's see. Let's see if I can assign this general. Ooh, McLaws. Yeah, I'm not gonna give him command of an army. want to organize this army a little better. And all the regular leaders are gonna get the heck out because they're not serving really much of a purpose here. At least I don't think so. So I'm gonna have you guys from a different unit. Alright, cool. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. I have Army of Northern Virginia on the outskirts here. 23,000 men. He's gonna attack. That's good. You're gonna hold at all costs. Please tell me these guys are ready. Yes, they are ready. But I'm gonna have them take a southern route, hopefully. John Bell Hood, and then this guy here are gonna take command of those 2 brigades. And since he moved north, I can have Jeb Stewie probably engage this guy here, or engage the force here. And I think I'm gonna do that. Head down to Philly here, to Suffolk, and then engage here. Take me 25 days to get there, and let's hope they don't come south. I have a brigade there. I wonder if I should use them, bring them up. Alright, he's moving south. I'm gonna have him attack. Obviously he can't now. Covington's under attack. And then they're bringing a force here. I wonder if he's actually, if this is the Shenandoah or if this is the Shenandoah. I'm gonna actually use this river as a barrier. He's moving, and he's moving. Beautiful. I love this. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right. I still have them meeting up. It's good. Van Dorn's still holding. That's good. So Illinois is good, Indiana is going to be good, and then after that, we're going to have Ohio. You're going to hold there, my boy. All right, I guess that's it for this turn. There's not much we can do here. Let's see if there's any orders I can give here. Yeah, I'm not going to move the capital, my man. Exchange prisoners, no, I'm not doing that. Partial mobilization, no, I don't need that. I think I'm good. Next turn. So, if we take Philly, I think my next step should be DC. It's only logical. Well, actually, Baltimore would probably be the next step here. Taking Baltimore after Philly would probably be the more logical next step. Either one, I would have to decide, because if I go after Baltimore, it's going to be a long and arduous siege. If I combine both the army, J. Johnston's army, and the Army of the Potomac, which is right now 15,000 men. By the time they're done with Philly, it'll probably be 10,000 men. It should give me about 35,000 men, enough so that I can lay siege to DC and challenge any Union army. Hopefully. I would have to bring up, I would need all those 5 brigades I created, which should give me another 10,000 approximately, with Stuart's, Oh, stalemate, seriously? With stewards, we're looking at probably 40. Damn it. Columbus, Ohio. What the? Columbus? Oh crap, he got me here. Bastard. Stalemate. He's not gonna hold out too long. Have to have Van Dorn crush that Union Army on in that city in St. Louis. You have to blow it up. Grant, I believe it is. I wonder how this is going to play out here. You know, in the English, is supposed to be in already. Oh, it's taking them so long. We should be already attacking Philly. I don't understand what's taking. Oh, actually, we did. So, trying to recall. Trying to see what else. I got Philly. I got an attack that's going to Norfolk. That's going to take a while. Oh, crap. Damn it. How does a force of 3,900 defeat a force of 9,100? Damn it, I was expecting better results from Philly. Hopefully, maybe next month we'll have it. I really need to bring that force down, though. My original goal was to take Philly, then New York. But I think at this point, 17,000 men. I think they originally started with like 25,000. Now they're down to 17. Which basically means they're looking more of a tempting target for the Union armies that are in the DC area, because at this point they're at, 30,000? They can easily crush a force half that size. And if they move 2 armies to intercept it, Beauregard's going to have to do some... What the heck? It's 5,000 men. No bloody heck. He moved the force down to Franklin. Damn it. Man, my 2 brigades that I just fueled up. I just got these brigades up to combat strength, and now they're... Damn it. He's trying to cut me off. He's... I didn't think he was going to go all that far south. I thought he was just going to play around a little bit north, try to encourage me. It's amazing how fast their armies move. Mine moves like freaking molasses. Probably because I don't have any shoes. Most of my armies probably don't have any. And he just keep moving south. Cairo's back in U.S. hands. I'm gonna fix that. It's amazing. He's going to North Carolina with 5,000 men. Oh crap, he just invaded the Shenandoah Valley with 25,000 men. Smith's army is literally utterly destroyed. Half its force is completely obliterated. I need better scouts. I really need better scouts. Better intelligence, because at this point, I was expecting that to be an army of, 1,000, 2,000. I had no idea they were coming at me with an army of 25,000 men. So this is not turning out too well. So they moved the army of 5,000 men, Keyes Corps. Where the heck is that force? It'll take them another 12 days. Damn it. I wonder if there's... I don't even know. I think this is just a leader. He does have Whipple's Corps there, and I think they're about 10,000. So this is going to be interesting. It's just a leader there, okay. I can't have these forces. Let's see how big this army is. Right now it's at 5,700. They're only at half strength. Well, that's what their main strength's going to be, I think. Maybe I should move some troops south. Okay, I have Stonewall and Alexander south to deal with the key. It's going to deplete my ranks by to about 17,000 men. I'm going to have Jeb Stewie go south. Cancel his current orders. He's going to move south. Deal with Keyes. Alright, so I'll take care of him. I have these forces meeting here. The thing I'm worried about is I can take on Banks with my army here. I can provide to 1-to-1 combat ratio. The only problem is it leaves Richmond utterly defenseless. There's only going to be... Oh wait, I have another division here? 5,000 men. I didn't even see them. Alright, you're going to go... I'll have this supply there. By D.H. Hill, he's a great general. 4 brigades under D.H. Hill. So my decision that I have to make is, do I leave D.H. Hill with about 5,000 men to hold Richmond against their 10,000 that are in Warsaw? And obviously I'll get some reinforcements from Lynchburg, and I can move the army in Northern Virginia north to face... link up with the Shenandoah army, which is probably around 2,000 men left. Take on Banks, clear out the Shenandoah, because she certainly is. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll leave another 5,000 men. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I am going to leave Jackson. How many you have? 2,000 men. 6,000. Damn, you have a big army, dude. 1,000, 2,000. Alright, I'm gonna leave these 3 brigades. So altogether, I have 10,000 men defending Richmond, 19,000 in Northern Virginia. In fact, I'm gonna have, you know what, I'm gonna leave him with the army. Alright, since he might prove useful. So the way I'm thinking of going is coming up this way, moving south, and then coming up that way. Or just marching. Let's see if I can use the railroad to my advantage. Land bombardment, that's interesting. No, I can't move by rail. Alright, 12 days. I wonder how many troops they have here. It's 1 brigade. Okay. It's like 20 days to get there. And you, my man, are gonna hold whatever you can. Just hold for a little bit. You have about a little over 4,000 men. I have to rush these troops to freaking Richmond as quick as possible. Beauregard, you have a limited amount of time. Take the freaking city. Unbelievable. Taking forever doing such things. Alright, I need you to take this bloody town. It's a small one, but it'd be needed. I don't think Grant has anything. It just says leader. There is a force here, though. I'm just going to stand by for a second. Alright. Let's clear the Union out. There's 1 brigade there. I'm going to march this force first here. And then we're going to move to Cairo after that. How many troops is this? 8,000. That should be enough. And you, sir, are going to Nashville. You're taking command of the army there. Alright, so that should be good. I shouldn't have to do anything else. Actually, I want to get some more troops for... I need a cheaper brigade. Bloody heck. Alright, good. So that should be enough. I have 3 brigades developing here. 4 brigades, actually, it looks like. Penda's, Garland's, Anderson's brigade. Alright, I think this is probably going to be the last turn because I think we're moving on closer to like 40 minutes at this point for this scenario. I still don't have any notification from the English. Nothing. Thought 100% means that they were going to get involved. Alright, let's hope this works out. I don't think, as the South currently, the way it stands now, we're going to have any numerical superiority over the Union. At this point now, it's just struggling for air, but slowly drowning. And I see him moving his bloody force south. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's a victory for me. Nice, that's good. I know there's probably a grand strategy here. I'm sure they're counting on me pulling my forces out of Richmond. It's a risk. No doubt it is a risk, but it's nothing I can see. I can't have them destroy the whole Shenandoah Valley. If they do, they can cut me off from the west. There's a railroad center here that moves west. I can't have that. So I have to take out Keys Corps because that's my only rail center down in North Carolina. If they take out the western and the southern rail centers, I'm screwed. I literally have an army that has to fight its way out, and that's never a good option. Which is probably why Border Guard's in a really bad state right now. See how they're doing. So it looks like Key's been his siege of, what was Garrisburg? Wait. Those look like French ships for a second. I wonder. I haven't seen no notification that they joined the war, so it must have been. How the heck McDowell get there? Where did he come from? He moved south. Hit my forces there, mother. Freak. Unbelievable. Those two brigades can't get any breaks. He lost 2,000 men at least. For that, thank gosh for that. I can't believe McDowell. These Union armies are moving so fast. I can't even. I mean, 2 weeks they literally go from Northern Virginia all the way down to Petersburg. I mean, they must be having them whipping them to move faster or something. I mean, good examples. You know, it's day 13. I better see an attack on Philadelphia right now. Beauregard, if you don't freaking attack, man, I'm gonna relieve. Oh, man, this is not good. I forgot about Floyd in West Virginia. Oh, great. Beauregard didn't even bloody attack. Worthless son of a gun. Wait, British reinforcements are sent to Canada. What does this mean? Oh, come on. That's all they can do. Send forces to Canada. Big freaking deal. Supposed to be in the war already. Diplomacy. Dang it. Alright. So, I'm going to have you take command. I can't promote him to division commander. That's interesting. Alright, 2 brigades. Alright, that'll work. 20 2,800 men. Oh, gosh. Well, they're not too worse off. Jubilo Early's now here. D.H. Hill with 10,000 men. I still have him heading south. So I'm going to end it at this turn, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up of what's going to happen. I'm going to have him stop and then have to deal with McDowell's force that came down. I have equal numbers. So I'm going to head back north and abandon my attack on Key. I wonder if that was diversion. He went all the way, Whipple's Corps went all the way from here to here. I wonder if he's going to jump right into Hampton Roads and continue the attack from the east. Trying to find out where my forces are. Okay, he's here. It's amazing how I go from here to here, but McDowell can go over from there to there. Wait, what the heck's going on? Alright, 2 days. Get to Newmarket. 17 days. We have to strike hard here. Wait, where the heck's Banks? That's Banks. They split the army in a couple of units. Okay. And he didn't attack. Damn it. He can't attack. That's great. And I have that as a Confederate possession. That's good. So since he's taking his sweet time taking that city, I'm going to move to Fort Wayne. Actually, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to go straight. "11 days. I want you to attack. Take that bloody freaking city." Minneapolis is going to be mine. He's going to go there. Forrest is already here. How many troops you got, Forrest? 4,000 men. Let's go kick some Union butt. Let's go here, take him out, and then I want you to head to Bowling Green because I have a feeling this guy's going to try to take that out. So all in all, the campaign in the East is literally just a complete mess. I have about 10,000 men holding Richmond. If they... Wait, I think I see their plan. I think I'm seeing it now. He moves this brigade here. Moves Whipple from the east. McDowell from the south. And then possibly another Union force miraculously trying to hit from the north. They're going to hit Richmond from all sides. I wonder if that's what their objective is going to be. I don't think these 10,000 men can hold. If 9,000 men here, that should increase my force by quite a bit. I'm going to have these guys go there with Early, form a new army here. 19,000 men, hopefully, will be guarding. 20,000 men will be guarding Richmond. And let's see how you're doing. Still sieging, great. So I guess that's it, guys. I'm going to end this so it doesn't go on forever. But overall, the campaign in the West is slowly going. As you can see, it just entered Indiana, took only one city. Union just give me problems in the Kentucky, Tennessee region, raiding and doing all manner of stuff. Northern North Carolina I got Union all around here, trying to distract me. Union look like they're gearing up for a major offensive in Virginia, I believe on Richmond. I feel like I'm walking in a trap. But we'll see that in the next video, guys. So that's it for this one, and I will catch you guys in episode 9, I think. See that.